Imagine you're in bed, trying to sleep, but are distracted by every little worry in your mind. You're physically, mentally, and emotionally drained, but still try to push yourself harder, hoping that there's some strength left inside of you. How does that feel? Hello everyone, I am Samiksha, and today I'm going to be talking about burning yourself out in the josh of things via my experiences. Firstly, I would like to recite a poem. Speak kindly to your inner self. Don't take your demon's view. You are you, and no one else will lead the life you do. Kill your inner critic and silence all his chatter. Then get this truth inside your head. I'm worth it and I matter. Somewhere my mind fears failure. It fears getting back to where I was as a kid, and it fears the outcomes of not being able to perform. As a small girl, I was naive, somewhat weak, and a blind follower of the company around me. What my friends did was what I did. Additionally, I was poor at academics, not a great dancer even though I loved dancing, and quite susceptible to being bullied by my peers. It was like I did not have a voice of my own. I lived under the shadow of someone else. But for how long can someone live like that? It was about time. I realized the power confidence, dedication, and hard work holds, and actually started working towards it instead of just manifesting it. But deciding to change things doesn't come about easily, does it? I was about 12 when COVID-19 first struck us and the lockdown was enforced. Honestly speaking, majority of us took online schooling and exams so casually. And the truth is that along with most people, I as well became vulnerable towards copying a few answers during online tests. I would cross-check to see whether I'm writing the correct thing or not. You know, it's hard to resist when you have an easy access to do something, right? Fast forwarding to the end of 9th grade, after spending 2 years of learning from those boring screens, we were asked to give our final examinations in the offline mode. And I was caught off guard. 2 questions struck my brain. First, how will I score well? And second, how will I hold on to the faith of my teachers who think that I'm academically bright? I know it's not that deep, but it was a huge deal for me. And I think that's when I started biting off more than I could chew. I started spending sleepless nights, cried my heart out before every examination, and became really anxious every time such a situation came. I must say, in a way, stress motivated me to study hard, and my long hours of hard work did pay off as I got good grades. But at the end, the question is, was everything worth it? Nowadays, majority of us are in the pursuit of being well-rounded individuals. We want to be the best at everything we do, no matter what. For me, it stands somewhat like this. I want to excel at academics. I want to be a brilliant dancer who is able to tackle all sides of dancing. I want to take responsibility and become a good leader. I want to be great at speaking, and the list goes on and on and on. Additionally, in the past, I aspired to be liked by everyone around me. And I don't know why, but someone not liking me affected me a lot. I felt a constant nudge that wanted me to do the best in everything I did. And that pressure did not come externally. It was built from within. It was like I forced myself to do the things I did not even want to do just so that I got validation. Just yesterday, my friend told me that Samiksha, you are your biggest enemy. And I think that it makes sense in this case. I started signing up for external examinations, took part in every new club that came up, volunteered to choreograph dances and do tasks for other people, and even participated in the activities I do not like. All this made me sad, frustrated, I lacked sleep and fell sick very, very frequently. Let me tell you one of the many incidents I've encountered. It was during the festival of Navratri that within the span of 9 days, I had 3 Garba competitions that I had to attend. In the same week, I had to go to dance class twice and take dance class twice. And I had another commitment which I had to give my time to as well. During the same time, my school as well as tuitions went on parallelly. And doing so many things and worrying about so many things at the same time made my mind and body so feeble that I ended up having a muscle spasm. The spasm was so bad that it even hurt to move in bed. The worst part was that this wasn't the first time it was happening. Merely 2 months ago, the exact same thing had happened to me. And I was terrified. I mean, anyone would be, to see their 16-year-old body act like that of a 60-year-old. Thankfully, that's when I realized the amount of pressure I put on myself and decided to go a little bit lighter. Because there's no point of working so hard and overburdening yourself if you make it difficult in achieving your own goals. Nowadays, everything is a rat race, and every aspect of life has a lot of competition. May it be a small competition in someone's school or the competition between aspiring youth to choose between their career. Everyone wants to win. But it's high time people realize that winning isn't about coming first. It's about giving your best in something you have the hunger to do. If you work towards achieving something wholeheartedly, the win will automatically come to you. And although I am working towards doing this very thing, I must say I still face the problem sometimes. This whole thing is somewhat like a spectrum, and you don't have to be at the top nor at the bottom. Instead, you have to fixate your mindset somewhere at the center of the spectrum and achieve balance in life. While enthusiasm is a positive trait, pushing it to its extremes can have detrimental effects. For instance, in your workplace, overstriving for perfection and overcommitting can lead to burnout. Similarly, in relationships, over-intense emotions might lead to a constraint in your feelings towards each other instead of strengthening them. I still believe that I must give my 100%, but the difference is, earlier I just wanted to be the best, and now I want to give my best, no matter what. The josh to participate in numerous activities is everlasting. However, there's a thin line between overdoing and giving your best. Over the time, I've grown to realize that I should just take up 1 or 2 things and prioritize it, instead of taking up too many things at a time and not being able to do any of them perfectly. Finding a middle ground is essential to maintain a sustainable level of focus in the long run. In conclusion, I must say, while motivation and enthusiasm are positive traits, ensuring balance in life without overdoing the josh in things is very important. Sustainable success lies in measured efforts, mindful focus, and maintaining a healthy equilibrium. So let's channel our inner energy wisely and focus towards achieving a better future for us and the people around us. Thank you.